I think it's very important in this business not only to detox our bodies, but also our mind, because when we approach people about the business, they want to know that what we're offering them is something that really makes their life better, not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally, so that they can become better people. What I want to discuss with you today are two things that I think are very keys to building our business. One of them is called how to invite follow-up, because when you start your business, it's very important to know how to invite people correctly, either to come for the business presentation or to watch a video or a CD, listen to a CD. It's very important to know how to invite professionally. Secondly, is how to plug into the business system that helps our business to grow. In fact, if you really want financial freedom in this business, you need to learn how to build two things: depth, width, but also how to plug your people into the business system so that the business grows with or without you. So let me just share this screen with you so that we can. Let's talk about inviting. What is really inviting? Inviting is being able to get a prospect to be able to take a look at our business, either to come for a one-on-one presentation or to come for a group presentation where there's a business opportunity presentation being done by an experienced distributor, or to watch a video so that you can the prospect can actually have a look at our business. A few important things about inviting. Inviting is a key. Inviting is a door that gets a prospect from where they are to have a look at our business. Four things are important when you're inviting. First, you need to emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. This is not easy because I remember when I started the business, I was completely convinced about the business idea. And when I would invite people and I would say no, I would really feel badly about it. I would be so affected and I'd wondering, why is it that this prospect doesn't see what I see in the business? Of course, gradually over time, I realized that not everybody is going to join this business. Not everybody is going to uh, come and look at the business. So slowly by slowly, I began to learn how to detach myself emotionally from the outcome of the invitation. The second thing is be yourself. Don't be somebody different. Don't be somebody different when somebody meets you. You are different from somebody who's is somebody different from the one that spoke to over the phone. Okay, so I think it's very important to be yourself. The third thing is be enthusiastic. Enthusiasm simply means that you bring out what is in your heart about this business. Enthusiasm comes from the word entheo, which means the God within. There's a difference between excitement and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm comes from within. Excitement is what comes out as a manifestation of the inner enthusiasm. So you need to be enthusiastic about your business. And number four, have a strong posture. Strong posture simply means have confidence in yourself. A strong posture means you can actually tell a prospect, I don't think this business is for you. Our president's team member, Hansi Kronua, sent me a video that Charlie Bolton did sometime last week, a New Year message for the team. And Charlie was explaining how he was invited to look at the business. The person who invited Charlie, okay, they had never met, but he knew the person, but they had never met. So the gentleman called Charlie and asked Charlie, are you open to look at a way to make money? Then Charlie said, yes, I'm open, but what is it? Then the gentleman said, I cannot explain to you over the phone. You need to come to a meeting in Port Elizabeth, which is about 80 kilometers from where Charlie was staying. So Charlie said, no, if you don't tell me, I can't come for the meeting. In fact, when I heard what the guy replied, it stuck in my mind completely. The guy said, okay, you can, even if you don't come, you can stay broke. That made Charlie get into the car and go to the meeting. And of course, the rest is history. Charlie has got the largest network in Neolife in the world. So Charlie's sponsor had confidence in what he was doing. That's what I don't mean we need to be rude, but I'm just saying we need to be very confident, have a very strong posture that we are not begging people to join our business. We are actually doing people a favor to look at this business. So, 4 things about inviting: emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Number 2, be enthusiastic. Number 3, be yourself. And number 4, have a very strong posture. Now, let's go to the actual inviting formula. This invitation is specifically if you want your prospect to watch a video or a tool that this is a tool we made somewhere when I was in Kenya in November. Inviting formula, 8 steps. Number 1, be in a hurry. For example, you call a prospect, John, a quick question for you. If you have a moment, are you open to look at a way to look at a business? If it's somebody you've met before, give them a compliment. For example, if it's a lawyer or if it's an engineer or a mech, whatever it is, if you know what they do, give them a genuine compliment. Don't give fake compliment, because people can pick it up very quickly and very easily. So give a genuine compliment and ask the question. That is step number 3. Are you open to look at a way to generate additional income? Most people will say yes. Some people, very few people will say, no, I'm not interested. Most people will say yes. Step number 4 is to ask, if I send you a 10-minute video, would you watch it? The key statement there is, if I, would you? That sentence has been thought through very carefully. If I, would you is actually a psychological effect you have on people. If you do somebody a favor, they are psychologically forced to return a favor to you. That's why you ask, if I send you a 10-minute video, would you watch it? Most prospects will say yes. Then the next question, when do you think you'll watch it? That question prompts the prospects to actually think through their schedule, and they're the one who will set the time to watch the video. Okay? Then you keep quiet and let them think. Some people will say, okay, I'll watch it this evening or tomorrow morning. Then you go to the next step. So if I call you tomorrow, you'll have watched it. Most people will say, yes, I will have watched it tomorrow. Then you ask another, what is a suitable time for me to call you tomorrow? Again, you're asking the prospect to look at their schedule and find a suitable time that you can call them. Remember, they're the ones who have set time and date for you to call. If they give you a time, then you say, okay, I'm sending you the video now. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Then you end the conversation. This inviting formula is very well thought out. And this specifically is if you want them to watch a video or if you want them to look at something. But the other thing I have noticed about people's attention span these days is very short. If you send them a 30 or 40-minute video, they're likely not to watch it. But if you tell them, I'm sending you a 10-minute video, most people are likely to watch it. The last 5 people I've sent a video to have watched it immediately I sent them, and they give a response within an hour. So that is the inviting formula. But let's say you want to invite somebody for a meeting, or you want to invite them for a one-on-one. The process is very similar. First, be in a hurry. John, I'm just going out for a meeting. I've got a quick question for you. Would you be open to look at a way to earn extra income? If they say yes, would it be can we set up a meeting for us to meet face to face tomorrow 2 o'clock? Would that be suitable for you? Some people will say yes, it's suitable. Some people will say no. Then you ask them, what is a suitable time for you? Then they give you a time and a date, and you make an appointment. So you said, okay, so tomorrow at 10 o'clock we can meet and discuss. I need about 10 minutes of your time. Would that be fine? They say yes. Then okay, I'll meet you tomorrow. In case there's a change in your schedule, please let me know in time so that we don't waste each other's time. That is a way to invite somebody for a one-on-one. To invite somebody for a big meeting is very similar. The process is very similar. Number one is to be in a hurry. Number two, compliment the person if you know them and you notice something good in them. If there's nothing for you to compliment, don't go that route. Then ask the question, are you open to look at a way to earn extra income? Then ask them, give them a first date, and if they don't, ask them a question, when is it suitable for us to meet? And then when you go for the meeting, carry some tool, a magazine, a brochure, whatever it is, for them to have a look at. And then ask them to honor the date. If they change their plan, they need to tell you on time. Okay, so that is the inviting formula. Inviting takes practice, but if you are very good in inviting, you will see your sponsoring rate will also go up, because everybody would like to be treated professionally and with kindness and with respect. Then the next thing I would like to discuss with you is a follow-up. Why is follow-up very important? A follow-up is important because the average person says yes after 4 to 5 or 6 or 7 times after they've been shown the business. So follow-up is very important because most people will not say yes the first time, not even the second time, not even the third time. I got a book recently about follow-up, and I read something that stuck in my mind. This guy said that my follow-up start when I see the death notice in the newspapers. Of course, what he was saying that he follows up because people's life circumstances change and they may have a different view of the business. Never close anybody off, never write anybody off. As long as they're in your name list, even if they have said no, just politely tell them, okay, maybe it's not the right time for you to do the business. I'll speak to you in about 3 months. Okay, and note that on your diary so that after 3 months, or whatever time you've told them you're going to call them up, call them again. Okay, the fortune is in the follow-up. What is the goal of our business? To educate the prospect. That is really our goal, because the average person doesn't know this industry well. So your goal is to educate your prospect. It's not to convince, it's to educate. Number two, act a consultant, not a salesperson. A consultant finds out the need of the prospect by asking questions and listening. Okay. Number three, ask questions to reveal the prospect's thinking. If you ask the right questions, you will find the thing you're looking for, that the prospect can actually see the value in a business. All right. So follow-up is very important, and you're going to get many objections. All objections, whatever they are, can be divided in only 2 categories. The first is limiting belief in themselves. Most people have a very low belief in themselves, or they don't believe they can become successful. The second one is a limiting belief in the network marketing industry. That's why you need to educate them on what our industry is. In fact, this business is very fascinating. I mean, last year's results I haven't seen, but the 2022 network market industry around the world turned over $230 billion, something close to that. So it's a very big industry, very well respected for people who know what it is. Okay. The other thing is do not argue with the prospects. Just address their concerns. Because when you're arguing with them, they entrench their views even more strongly. In fact, the phrase I would suggest that you use is called the feel, felt, found route. I know what you feel. I felt what that way before, but what I found is this: that enables the prospects to look at the business or what you're saying in a different view. Don't argue with the prospects for if they challenge what you're saying, you don't need to argue with them because this business is not for everybody. So those are some of the things you need to think about when you are doing follow-up. Follow-up is very important. You need to have a system for following up. The people who say yes, they are interested, follow up within 2 days. People say they're not ready to join, follow up maybe after a week. People who say no, they're not interested, maybe after 3 months. So have a very simple follow-up system. Two, you need to follow up each person at least 5 to 6 times before they actually make a decision. So don't give up. And then the next thing is a business system. What is a business system? A business system is a series of tools, procedures that we put in our business so that our business grows with. The system is simply something dependable that distributors look towards. That is what a system is. It's a series of tools, procedures, and events. Okay? What is a business system? The first thing about our system is you need to bring in your personal enthusiasm into the business because everybody is looking at excitement and enthusiasm. People don't want to join something boring. Okay? So, personal enthusiasm. Number two, tools. Tools are things, tangible things that we have in our business that you can give prospects and customers. Videos, CDs, magazines, YouTube, whatever it is, these are called tools. And they are professionally done to help your business to grow. Number three, weekly business opportunity presentations. For example, the one you have every Monday by Zoom, or if you're in a different market, the ones that your sponsor or your leader conducts on either every day or every other day. So weekly business opportunity presentations. Then number four, weekly training events. You need to plug into this thing so that you can learn and grow your business. Number five is monthly recognition rallies. One of the most important thing about our business is recognition. This is very important for in the normal business world, wherever you are, most people, your employer always looks for something wrong in order to reprimand you. Our business is the opposite. Recognition. Number six, the annual Neolife Convention. This is very important because in each region, we bring all the distributors together to share success. Number seven, the annual team weekend rally. Speak to your sponsor or your upline. They will tell you about the weekend rally that normally happens in every region. And this rally is, for me, I take this rally very seriously because I remember our turning point in the business. We joined in March, and the first weekend rally we went to was in July in Bloemfontein. And the guest speaker, I think, was Dr. Miles Monroe. And that weekend blew me away. That's when the penny dropped for me, and we really ran with the business. And then team incentives. Each team has got their small incentives that helps their business to grow. So if you're a new distributor, if you're an old distributor, make sure you plug into the business system that keeps your business growing. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit what Betty and I wanted to share with you this evening to help you grow your business. Number one, learn how to invite professionally. Number two, learn how to follow up with your prospects because most prospects don't say yes the first time. Most prospects, after 5, 6, or 7 times, is when they say, yes, I want to do the business. And then make sure you plug into the business system to help your business to grow with or without you. That's very, very important. Each region where Neolife does business, there's a system in place. Follow your growing sponsors or growing upline system, and your business will grow and you'll have a lot of success in your business. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for spending this evening with us. I'd like to thank Alan for hosting our meeting today. And we appreciate all of you for spending your evening with us. Thank you and good night.